people, we are back. The return of King Kevin Keegan, episode 20. And it's FA Cup final day, brothers. King Kevin Keegan has come back to Newcastle to rebuild his 96 team. And he's managed to take them all the way to the FA Cup. So, we've missed out on the on the Premier League title. We could still qualify for the Champions League. But the one thing is, Newcastle want trophies and they are in the final. So we're playing Liverpool today. No Mane, no Firmino, no Salah. But Liverpool are still lethal. We've got to be on our top game today. So let's get it, brothers. FA Cup final time. Here we go. Otero putting that pressure on early doors. They're lining up with Henderson, Firmino and Fabinho, Liverpool. With Matip and Van Dijk at centre-half and Trent and Robertson in at full-backs. So plenty of good players in there for them. Target is onside, the ball is whipped in. Can't get to it though, and Daniel Sturridge clears his lines. Newcastle calmly take it back. Here's Davies. Out wide to Sancho. He's going to wait for that run from Kenny, he does. Kenny is in. The cross comes in and it's a corner for Newcastle. Nice early pressure, nice early start from Newcastle. Ball's whipped in. Too close to Alisson though. Knocked back. Tackle by Lallana. Free kick given. We'll take it, brothers. Foul on Kenny. So Coleman is back there. Let's let Davies take it, brother. Might just want to go short, in fact. Robertson close to us, see if we can burn past him. There is Sancho though. Tackled out of it. And again, what were you thinking there, Kenny? Vieira puts a tackle in now. Doesn't win it back. Maybe second bite of the cherry, he does. Newcastle win back possession. Lascal's calm as you like through the middle there. Davies does well to look after it there, and so does Sancho to Kenny. Liverpool putting that pressure on. Ball through. Too much on it though for Kenny. It's going to be a goal kick for Liverpool. Newcastle, nice bit of possession there. Not really troubling Liverpool though. Going to be tough with their high press. Gen press, their high press, I was going to say. I couldn't get the word out, I'm wrong with them. Little ball outside. Not through. Here's Henderson. Lovely tackle from Lascelles. Clears his line, brother. Otero flick on. Van Dijk reads it though. That brother is 5 steps ahead of the game. Knocked in. Sturridge with the spin move. Lallana for somehow manages to turn and not get injured. Gets the shot off, but he's offside. That beard is too long. So we're going to try and work off Tammy. Why not? See if we can work off the big man. Van Dijk wins it though. Little dink over. Somehow Van Dijk gets his leg through my spleen and makes the tackle. I mean, how on earth did they get through my body then? Tammy's a beast. Little 1-2. Davies wins it. And away go Newcastle. Otero's got some space. The little Colombian takes on Matip. Gets some space for the shot and goes wide. First chance for Newcastle. And Matip was crapping his pants. Otero was running at him at speed. Dropped a shoulder. And Matip nearly dropped a clanger. And Henderson picks up the loose ball. Hayden puts the pressure on. It's gone through somehow. He might get that 1-2. Tried to flick away from Lascelles. Coleman's in. Shaqiri drops deep to get it. They do have the little space in there. Newcastle do clear eventually though. And here's Target. Otero's made that run. And Otero's in. He takes the touch. Side foot shot and Otero scores! Newcastle lead in the FA Cup final. And it's that little Colombian magician again. Otero. 1-0 Newcastle. The Geordies are going wild. Kevin Keegan's men take the lead. And what a ball. Over the top from Target. Touch from Otero. And then to slot it past Alisson with Van Dijk pressuring is unbelievable skill. And Newcastle take the lead. Can you believe this? Well onside. Matip is just, don't know where that brother is. takes it down and slots it. Brilliant start for Newcastle. Can we maintain it? Fabinho back to Matip. He seems to be maybe the weak link we can get at possibly. Joe Kenny putting that pressure on. Davies losing out. Here's Daniel Sturridge to Henderson. Shaqiri hits the post, hits Pavlenka on the back of the noggin. Shots again. Oh my lord. When did Robertson and the brothers start shooting like that? Liverpool are pissed. Oh, look at the pressure. Seems like there's like 15 of them. Alright, come on Tammy, let's see if you can knock it down to Sancho. Doesn't get there. Van Dijk tidies it up. I'm waiting for Matip to make a mistake. Now brother's got a turning circle of a lorry. I reckon we can get him. Tackle by Davies. Nice 1-2. We're going to have to go out wide back to Davies. The pressure was on. Liverpool going back in a high regard. Might fall through. Van Dijk reads it again. Hayden should win this though. Or Vieira, sorry. To Kenny. Out wide to Sancho. Sancho's going to spin Henderson. Gets away from him. Kenny gets to look up. Otero's in there for the header. But Alisson was comfortable in the end. And Liverpool counter. And again that just knocked the little ball through every time. Shaqiri's going to knock it back to Sturridge. They've closed Sturridge down though. And that's why I'm glad Firmino, Salah and Mane aren't playing. Half time arrives and Newcastle have the lead at half time. Otero, but we've got a long way to go, brothers. Alright, Keegan said his last words. Can Newcastle hold out? Liverpool make the change. Keita's on as well. Can Keegan win his first trophy for Newcastle since winning the championship, I do believe, back in like 1994. Ball's over the top. Sturridge shoots. It might have been 92 thinking about it, but damn, Sturridge was close then. And we've got to watch that high press. Again, look at the Liverpool players just surrounding the defence. You'd have thought there'd be space back here, but even when we get the ball here, I mean look, there's like 5 or 6 of them. Just unreal. Lallana's going to play the 1-2. There we have it. But now kicks it against him. Comes out with him, then kicks it against him. Coleman's back in there. Otero holds it up, lays it off for Target, and Target is away. You know this brother can burn. And away he goes. Legs are going. Crosses it in. Oh, nearly a header back there, but again, that man Van Dijk, he's everywhere, that brother. Lallana lays it back. Sancho's back in to help Kenny. He blocks it out. Robertson clears. Tammy's coming across to help even. Van Dijk with a little bit of a heavy touch. Fabinho clears it up just. And Liverpool are playing it about now, trying to bring the Newcastle players out of position, but Sancho wins it. Keeps it in play just. Abraham spin moves. He can't find Otero. And again, tackles are flying in now. Liverpool do have a man over, but they've not seen him. There we have seen him now. Headed away though. And again, played out. Here's Target. And he's run out of play. Come on, brother. Oh no, for Bobby's on now. I need to make a little bit of a change. I do believe, for some reason, my counter target is Target for some reason. No idea why. My brother keeps driving too far forward. Alright, ball's played forward here now. Bernal gets the first challenge. But Liverpool away again with it. A few 1-2s. Lascelles misses it, but Kenny can clear it. It's cleared out as far as Robertson, who spin moves. Davies coming across to tackle Henderson. No avail. Lascelles comes in. Everyone went quiet for a minute then. They thought penalty, but the referee says no. Otero can't get it. He's offside probably as well. And Alisson goes short to Matip. Otero trying to put the pressure on them. Again, they're just trying to draw these midfielders out. Hitting the fullbacks, hitting inside. Here's Lallana. And Lascelles tidies up at the back. Pavlenka lays it out to Target. Newcastle have 15 minutes or so to hold on. They've got a throw in here. They'll take their time. Should maybe brought some subs on them, brothers. Knocked inside. Little 1-2. They can play Coleman in. And Kingsley Coleman's in. He's driving into the box. Lays it across. Tammy Abraham has put it wide, you donkey. That would have been it. Absolute. Oh. Unbelievable. How did you miss that? You're buzzing as well, brother. Oh my Lord have mercy. Alright, Harvey Barnes and Hudson-Odoi in for the wings. That was the chance, brothers, as well. Moreno's in for Arnold, so I don't know what kind of formation Liverpool are in for now. Try and win it, Lascelles, he does. Second ball there. Here is Harvey Barnes, first couple of touches for him. Otero wants it, he's onside, Otero. It's played in. Ball's across. It doesn't fall just for Abraham. Can you believe it? Literally a toe onto it. I'm not taking any chances with Bobby back there. Pavlenka has it. He's going to go out wide to target. To Harvey Barnes. He loses out. Davies wins it in midfield though. Nice little switch. Harvey Barnes has got inside. It's deflected off. And Liverpool will claim it. 5 minutes to go. Newcastle now have something to defend now. Last few minutes. Ball inside. Otero's not risking it. He's corner flagging it. Ball in. There's not many options there for us brothers. Kenny does a spin move. Hits the box as well. How much injury time have we got? 1 minute. Tries to cross it. Tries to get a corner from it. Maybe a mistake. Last minute now for the last few seconds. Blow the whistle, ref. It's tackled there. Surely, ref. Blow the bloody whistle. Do. And Newcastle have done it. Keegan has done it. On his return, Kevin Keegan sprints onto the pitch. He's won the FA Cup for Newcastle. Can you believe it? King Kevin Keegan has come back and done the unthinkable. Newcastle have a trophy. The brother modelled his team on the 1996 team with Ginola, Big Les Ferdinand, Faustino Asprilla. He found the same type of brothers and he's gone on and won the FA Cup. Unbelievable scenes. Lascelles steps up. FA Cup winners, Newcastle United. Keegan can't believe it. In his farewell games as well. One more game against Brighton and the gaffer has come back and he's done it for Newcastle. Can you believe it? FA Cup winners, Newcastle United. Brothers drink it in. Don't know what Pavlenka was doing to the two brothers at the back there, but who cares? We've won the cup. The Geordies go wild. Beautiful. Newcastle has a new hero in Otero. Ah, yes, a trophy for Kevin Keegan, brothers. Domestic cup winners. Give me that GP. Beautiful. Kevin Keegan can go back to Newcastle, head held high. And we go into the final game against Brighton, brothers. Positive effect is a leader. That's right. Otero, player of the tournament. Best manager. Otero, top goal scorer, top assist target. Beautiful. Some more money. So, looking at the league, guys. We are in 6th, but a win and results elsewhere could mean we could get Champions League football as well, which isn't bad for Keegan's first season back. Like I said, brothers, this is going to be the final episode unless you guys want more. So you got to put it in the comments. Either way, we're going to see you at St James's Park for party day against Brighton, being the cup champions. Final game of this series, brothers. A farewell game for Keegan at St James's Park. The FA Cup has been paraded around the pitch. The fans celebrating alike. It's been party time since last Saturday. But we can also qualify for the Champions League. We were in Europa League, obviously winning the FA Cup. We're in 6th place. So Europa League is assured. But if results go our way today and we win, we could end up in 4th place in Champions League football. And if you brothers want to see a second season, will Keegan carry on and go into Champions League football? You got to comment down below. You got to like this video, brothers. You got to get it over to 25 likes plus. And then I'll do a season 2 of Kevin Keegan. Alright, brothers. Let's get it the final time at St James's Park. So playing Brighton at home, and to be fair, I can't even see them brothers in the pitch. That green top is blended in. No excuses though. We've got to keep on going. Trying to get that Champions League spot. Tammy's putting pressure on. Keeper's not going to come for it, so we're going to take a corner. Kingsley Coman will take. Davies is running into it. He can't get to it though. He will fall out to target though. Ball inside. Here's Davies. Knocks it off. Vieira. Coman can curl one. It's deflected and it's going in. And Newcastle lead. Will take any old goal. And we get any old goal. An own goal from Duffy. Hang your head, brother. Couldn't do anything about it. Kingsley Coman, to be honest, with a piss weak shot, but took a nice deflection. And Duffy, what? literally stuck a toe up. No wonder it went the other way, brother. 1-0 Newcastle. Great start at St James's Park. Party atmosphere underway again. And the FA Cup winners are 1-0 up. Ball's played through. Brighton are straight back on the attack though. Headed clear. Kingsley Coman can clear it out to Otero, who spins his man, and Duffy's having a mare today. Lewis Dunk, in fact, this time. He wins it back though. I thought Duffy was absolutely getting torn a new one. And like I say, it's hard to see these players. Brighton are blending in like nobody's business. It's hard to see the little players making the runs behind you and stuff, so I'm glad we've got the lead. Because the further this goes, the more it's zapping my eyes, brothers. Alright, here's Davies. Lascelles. Kenny. Out wide to Sancho. Into Davies. Into Abraham. Back to Sancho. Newcastle playing beautiful football on them wings again. Cross comes in. Otero wants it. It's gone over him though. And Brighton can clear. Nicely challenged though from target. It's a throw in for Brighton. Lively game for 17 minutes gone. We should look, to be honest, see if Brighton were fighting relegation. They may already be down. I don't know. We need that league table up before the games, Fez. We're in the game, brother. Alright, here's Yannick Bashar. I'm not even trying to say his name, gonna murder it, but Bernal clears it to Davies. Kingsley Coman out to target. Played all the way down the line to Otero. Tries to get some runner in the inside, but no one can get it. And Brighton come away with it, but they lose out straight away. And Newcastle are back on the forefront. And here's Coman. Keeps it in just. He's only got Tammy in there, swings it in for him. And again, easy for Brighton to defend, to be fair. Ball up top. Brighton are countering now. Finally getting players with them. Newcastle have missed out a few players there. They could get it back though. And they go again. It's instant attack from Newcastle. Ball's played all the way out to Coman. I don't think he's going to get there either though. The Brighton player has to play it though. So Newcastle do get a throw. It's into Davies. Can't find nobody there, so he goes back to Vieira, who loses out though. And Brighton can't counter. And they've got a 3-on-3 situation. Davies is getting back in there now. They have got lots of runners though. They're trying to get on the inside. They do. But Bernal again comes away with it. Clears his lines. Otero flicks it on. And here's target. This brother got afterburners, we know. There he goes. Whips it across. Tammy's in. Tammy finishes this time. After missing in the FA Cup final, he finishes his chance this time. And T. Abraham, aka Les Ferdinand, makes it 2-0 Newcastle. Target with the afterburners on. Whipped in. Side-footed finish from target. From Abraham, bro. And Newcastle are 2-0 up. Jordy's going mental. Going to be such a party atmosphere in Newcastle for a good month. Keegan's men are finishing the season off well so far. FA Cup winners. The King has returned, but Brighton are in. And what to say, Pavlenka. Unbelievable reactions from the amazing keeper. Keeps Newcastle in it. Newcastle celebrating a bit too early by the looks of it. Gross will take the corner. Ball's whipped in. Pavlenka comes for it though. Can Coman get it clear? He can't. He gets the challenge though. And away go Newcastle again. There's only target with him. And here he is. And this brother is just beasting again down the wing. He's going to try and whip it in. Otero's in. And again, Otero nearly gets a carbon copy goal of Abraham's. It looks like they're giving a free kick. I can't believe that. Duffy wins a free kick for something. Must have been a slap at the back of the hand or something from Otero. Nevertheless, he did miss, so we don't mind. Here come Brighton now, though. Watch another attack. And again, Coleman's back, defending well. And his brother's finished off the season well. Started off, took him a while to get linked in with the teammates, but once he did, he's turned into a good player. Well, there you have it, 2-0 at half-time. We don't have the other half-time scores, so we won't know till the end of the game if we've made the Champions League or not. 2-0 up though, brothers. Either way, we are in Europe. See if these young guns could conquer Europe as well, be amazing. But like I said, 25 likes, brothers. Little dink over. Can't find him. Here we go, Brighton. Knocked inside. Sancho trying to close him down. It's laid across. Dinked over the top again. Davies back defending well. Here's Lascelles to Bernal. Vieira knocks it out to Kenny. Newcastle playing with confidence and swagger now. Here's Abraham. Davies has made that run. He's got the ball. Trying to lay it across for Otero. Comes back to Davies. And Brighton clear their lines. Newcastle unlucky not to go a third goal up then. Ball's played out from Davies. He wins it back though. Inside to Abraham. He's trying to lay it back thinking Coleman was there. And Brighton can come away with it just. They have got a little counter situation here. Kenny's cut inside. He's left his man. Has to make that challenge. Vieira does block it out. And Target goes again. And the speedy legs of Target are making it difficult. He tries to dink it over for Abraham. Doesn't work. And now they're in trouble, Newcastle. And Lascelles ties up again. Should be getting an England call after this season as well. Little ball in. Nice little touch, Coleman. Cutting inside. Hits one. And Matty Ryan's equal to it. Sancho collects it again, and Brighton just can't get out of their half at the moment. Newcastle playing with swagger again. Ball inside. And blocked out from Duffy. Well defended, but Brighton again just even hitting their own men. Nothing's going their way. Here's Target now. Brother drives at the fence. Takes the shot instead this time. And Matty Ryan's equal to it. There's Davies. And again, Newcastle come away with it. Into Abraham. He does slot it across. There's no one there though. For once, and no Newcastle players are in the box. Unbelievable. And Brighton finally get into Newcastle's half. But Kenny wins it again. Lascelles comes across. And it's a throw into Brighton. Great pressure, great football from Newcastle. Brighton having to make the change. I think we'll look at it as well, brothers. See who wants to come on. We'll give Calvert-Lewin a bit of a run out. Coleman needs to come off, the brothers. Goose. Sancho too. Usual suspects. So off they go. Changes are made. Can't see nothing because I'm making the blooming substitutions on top of the screen, man. Let me see. Ball's knocked in. Bernal comes away with it. Target. Ball across. Nice little flick on Calvert-Lewin. Vieira gets in my way, brother. Still 15 minutes to go. Brighton have to do something soon. They haven't got the run on the inside though, but Newcastle come back in numbers. He does get it eventually. Bernal's across to meet him. Lascelles gets beaten. Gets beaten again. And Brighton do have a goal back. Arcadia held off Lascelles. Unbelievable. And then to hit one like that. So taking the shine off the party a little bit for Newcastle. There is still 10 minutes left. Brighton can smell blood. And the Newcastle have to win to get any sort of chance of Champions League football. 9 minutes to go. Kenny to Hudson-Odoi. Sees the ball in for Davies. Davies hits it. What a finish! What an end to a season! Davies with an absolute belter. 3-1 Newcastle. That's it. 3 points in the bag. And again, Brighton are stunned. Ball over the top from Hudson-Odoi. And first time volley from Davies. Top bins. 3-1 Newcastle. And that sums up Newcastle season. No matter how many you'll score, we'll score more. And Davies scores an absolute belter to end the season. Newcastle 3, Brighton 1. Surely game over. Newcastle crowd screaming, going crazy. They're shouting to the crowd, shouting to Keegan, one more year, one more year. They want him to stay. Brother's been unbelievable for him. All in again. And here go Newcastle again. And Tammy's in again. Tammy Abraham slots it round the keeper. 4-1. Party time in Newcastle. The number 9 makes it 4-1. And Newcastle having a party. Through his legs, Abraham takes control. Just kills it round the keeper. Beautiful placement. 3 minutes to go. And Newcastle have just bombarded Brighton this half. Little 1-2 there. Brighton are trying to get something, some kind of consolation. But there we have it. We're sacked because we didn't win the league. But what an end to the season. Proud of these brothers. Keegan's done amazing with these brothers. They're crying because Keegan's might be leaving. The only reason why Tammy's yelling. They want him to stay longer. I think they've got something special here with this Newcastle team. Winning the FA Cup in his first season. And a young team as well. So let's have a look. Arsenal won, so I don't think that bodes well for us. Man United lost though. Man City lost. So let's have a look. We finished 4th, brothers. On goal difference. So Newcastle not only made the Champions League, but also won the FA Cup. Only 7 points behind the winners, Tottenham. Look at that. A draw and a loss. 2 draws and a loss, basically. That's crazy. So with this team, Kevin Keegan has finished 4th in the Premier League. He's also won the FA Cup. Brighton were safe in the end. Southampton must have lost. So Southampton, Cardiff and Huddersfield went down. Liverpool finished 7th. Man United 6th. Unbelievable. So they finished above them and Chelsea. What a season for Newcastle United. 58 goals as well. So that's joint 3rd highest goal scorers. Defence 30, not so great, but still, the goal difference alone got us into 4th. And even then, if we didn't concede against Brighton, we could have even maybe snuck 3rd. So, great season. Unbelievable things. Great end to the month. So we move on. Does Keegan stay? Does he retire? Team of the season. How dare you not put a single Newcastle player in there? Unbelievable. Alright, okay, good. National squad team announcement, we don't care. So that is it, brothers. That could be it. We're not selling nobody. Great news. Offer your contract. So they've offered a new contract as well. But that's it, brothers. Kevin Keegan came back. He conquered. He finished 4th with Newcastle. Tammy Abraham 3rd in the top goal scorer charts. He won the FA Cup as well. The brother is beasting and the brother is feasting. He's not going to go to Leicester though, is he? There is the FA Cup. So brothers, like I said, get this to 25 likes or put some comments down below. So tell me if you want to do a second season in the Champions League and see if Keegan can carry on his glory. Hit that like button, brothers. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're new, the notification bell as well. Alright, peace and love. And I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.
Take it on.